like they didn't pardon me. I miss rabbit season! Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Miranda Fritz, and welcome to the Thanksgiving edition of Randa, the show where I've decided to talk about random Thanksgiving topics that you may or may not want to know about. Please excuse my pathetic excuse for a turkey costume. Turns out every store automatically skips to Christmas immediately following Halloween. And I couldn't buy one online in such short notice. Also, they're very, very expensive, and I wasn't so committed to the idea that I wanted to spend $90 on something I was going to wear one time. Sorry, y'all. I love you, but not that much. So I had to make a costume out of tulle, felt, and crazy glue. Lots and lots of crazy glue. And random clothes I found in my closet. I thought it turned out pretty well considering what I had to work with. Anyways, back to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. The holiday we all love to gorge ourselves with. I mean, seriously. How can you not love a holiday that centers around food? Don't get me wrong, I love all holidays equally, but I'm particularly partial to the things that involve food, if you know what I mean. And lots of it too. We eat a lot of turkey apparently. Get this, according to the University of Illinois' Turkey Fact website thingy, we eat 46 million turkeys each Thanksgiving. Now that's a big old rafter. For those of you who don't know, that's a group of turkeys. I didn't know that either. I almost called it a gobble for comedic effect, but when I Googled it, turns out a lot of people think a group of turkeys is a gobble, when really it's called a rafter. Despite the feathery massacre each year, one lucky duck, or in this case turkey, makes it through the holiday unscathed. Yep, one unsuspecting little birdie, and by birdie I do not mean Twitter, okay? Gets the good old get-out-of-jail-free card from the big man that lives in the house that the United States forgot to paint. This, of course, is the National Thanksgiving Turkey Presentation, also known as the Turkey Pardon. This is a tradition where the Presidente is usually presented with a turkey, which is typically a broad-breasted white one, from the National Turkey Federation as a gift in which the President may or may not pardon. Wait, what? First off, who even knew there was a National Turkey Federation? Because I definitely didn't. Now, I'm curious if there's a National Squirrel Association, or does it have to be some national animal that we eat all the time? Anyways, secondly, why does it gotta be white? And why does she gotta be broad-breasted? What's wrong with us narrow-breasted sisters? And thirdly, they might decide to eat the bird anyways. What's the point? I don't know about this turkey pardon thing, but it sounds a little like foul play if you ask me. And don't even get me started on all the jokes I could make about presenting a white broad-breasted little birdie to the current White House inhabitant. I mean, I don't really care either way. I personally don't like turkey at Thanksgiving anyways, but I like turkey legs from the fair. It's weird. Sliced turkey just tastes totally different than a giant turkey leg goodness from the fair. But I'm more of a spiral ham kind of girl anyways. Well, now that the turkey not-so-pardon has got me all fired up, why don't we move on to the true meaning of Thanksgiving? Family. Or sometimes, more accurately, family drama. Don't worry, it's not just yours. Mine's the same way. Almost every year around the same time, it begins with, are we doing anything this year? Where are we having it? Yours or mine? Why there? Then it's, what are we gonna do? Oh, well, I don't like that. Well, I do. Then it turns into, well, who's coming? Oh, them. I don't like them. Let's just go to Golden Corral. And finally, after all that, oh, well, we're just gonna stay home. Heck, even the internet thinks families are incapable of agreeing. I literally Googled Thanksgiving talk show ideas. give me a break, people. I'm new at this stuff, okay? The first link on the search was topics you can safely talk about at Thanksgiving dinner with your family, followed by 5 things to talk about at Thanksgiving besides politics, and then 32 conversation starters that don't include the weather. Google seriously believes families are dysfunctional mess that are incapable of communicating with each other without mentioning the weather. Or how about them bears? Some of the tips included try an icebreaker, tell an old story but make sure everyone there thinks it's funny, or bring up home improvement shows, which that tip makes me assume that the site was sponsored by HGTV because nobody just thinks out of nowhere, how about them Property Brothers? I hear the left one's gay. No, Grandma, they're both gay. With each other. Anyways, last but not least, you can always go back to the weather. Literal tips from the websites. Let's be honest, having any family get together is a struggle. I know I'm usually the one trying to make it happen. Sometimes my family sees it as such a hassle, but the way I see it, we may not all get along all the time, but the holidays should be the time we set aside our differences and be thankful for the time we do have together, because as I learned all too well last year, you never know when this could be your last. It's times like these that we have to be thankful for what we have. Heck, I'm lucky to have the option between turkey or ham, brown gravy or white gravy. I'm lucky to have a family that even wants to argue about where we should go and what we should have, because that means that they at least care enough to come and spend time with me. Heck, I'm thankful to be at this university and in this awesome studio room talking to you right now. Or that we have a campus that has TVs all around campus to broadcast my stupid randomness. I am thankful for my amazing crew who puts up with my craziness every week, for my friends and family who put up with it every day, and I'm also thankful for you, my viewers, my supporters. Without you, I would be uselessly talking into an abyss of nothingness, never to be heard outside these walls. Whether you like me or not, at least you have an opinion, and I'm thankful for that too. I'm thankful for this beautiful, crazy world and the life that we get to live, and I hope you are too. And I hope everyone has an awesome Thanksgiving, and once again, Lord knows I'm thankful for them. Bring in the dancing Aggies!